There is something for the fast bowling initially, but once the batters settle in, the ball will come on nicely onto the bat.
Thank you.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Oh, that's a dream start for the fielding team. What a delivery.
Okay.
The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough.
Thank you.
Pleasing to the eye. This effort by the fielder, mind-blowing. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Played away towards the fielder, no run. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call fantastic bit of fielding this. effort by the fielder. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. That's dropped, and the ball just slipped through his fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now. Oh, that should have been held. Fielder would be kicking himself after seeing the replay. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Masterful batting. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Oh, he has put that down. He'd be disappointed with himself there. You really need to be on your toes at this level while fielding. Bustle, a magnificent shot for four. Timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's for more. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Deep point in place to cover that fierce cut shot. Good shot for a single. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Good stop, saved a certain boundary. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. executed. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Well, he's to bowl that one again. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident with the space on the ball. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. I tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Spinner brought back from the other end. Good shot for a single. They need more boundaries now to make up for the slow start. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. That ball deserved the boundary. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Excellent running between the wickets. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets. bowler comes back into the attack. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Oh, that's very good. That's a spot bowler there. The on-field umpire goes upstairs. And yes, he gets his man. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Good shot for a single. Glorious, absolutely glorious. boundary. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Last ball. Turned away for a single. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. Fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. That ball deserved a boundary. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Good shot for a single. Directed. Absolutely bang on the stumps. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's It's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. That ball deserved a boundary. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. That ball deserved a boundary. He's not going to miss out on those. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Spinner brought into the attack. But that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman's played all around that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Squeeze a single there, good running. Leg by, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. Would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Spinner back, I think that's a good move. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good effort by the fielder. That's good, pal. That's high in the air. Exceptional. What catch? Full marks for the catch. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Smart bowling according to the field set. Good shot for a single. Nailed it. Absolutely. Perfect throw. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. That's gone high. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's high in the air. Drop. That could have been a crucial wicket, but the fielder couldn't hold on to it. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. Batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good bowling. It beats them all, ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. That ball deserved a boundary. coming up. Couldn't time that well as you'd have liked. Huge appeal. Sensational fielding. That was some brilliance in the field. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.